Every story is a door. You came here because there's a door calling your name. The orb sees everything. It knows what you need. It has chosen. I only retell. Real or fiction? I won't say. You only need to find meaning for yourself. Listen. The orb glows tonight with a story it has waited centuries to tell. A story about a man who believed only in what he could see, touch, measure. And the night when he witnessed something that shattered everything he knew. Before I begin, I ask you, have you ever wondered what happens is in the final moment? When the heart stops, when the machines go silent, is that truly the end? Or does something remain? Tonight, the orb reveals the journey of Dr. Michael Reynolds, a surgeon who performed 3,000 operations, a scientist who trusted only cold facts, a man they called the Machine, until March 14th, 2001, when patient 2847 died on his table. And Dr. Reynolds saw what no medical textbook could explain. This is his story, and perhaps it holds a message for you. Boston, 1981. A young surgeon begins his career. His name, Michael Reynolds. Tall, lean, with grey eyes that reveal nothing. Hair turning silver before its time. He moves through hospital corridors like a ghost in white. 20 years pass. 3,000 surgeries. 3,000 lives in his hands. His colleagues whisper. They call him the Machine. Because he never trembles. He never doubts. He never feels. When a patient dies, he simply checks his watch. Time of death for 17. Then he walks away, already thinking of the next case. His wife left him years ago. She said living with him was like living with an equation. His daughter barely knows him. But Reynolds does not care. Emotions are weakness. Science is strength. The body is a machine. When it breaks beyond repair, it stops. Nothing more. That is what he believed. Until that night. March 14th, 2001. 3 in the morning. The hospital sleeps. Patient 2847. A man, 78 years old. Heart failing. The surgery is complex. Reynolds works for hours. His hand steady. His mind clear. But the heart refuses to beat. He tries everything. Shocks. Medications. Compressions. Nothing. The monitors screen their flat line. The nurses lower their eyes. Reynolds prepares to speak, the words he has spoken 1,000 times before. Then he sees it. Something separates from the body. Like mist, but with form. Like light, but with awareness. It rises slowly, hovering above the still chest. Reynolds cannot breathe, cannot move. The thing looks down at its own abandoned body. Then it turns and looks directly into Reynolds' eyes. And it smiles. Not with mockery, not with fear, but with peace. Pure, absolute peace. Then it fades. Like morning fog beneath the sun. Reynolds stands frozen. His scientific mind screaming for explanation, but finding none. The following days, Reynolds tells himself it was nothing. Exhaustion, stress, a trick of tired eyes. He buries himself in work, refuses to think about it. But 3 weeks later, another patient dies, and he sees it again. The same mist, the same light, the same peaceful departure. Then again, and again. Reynolds begins to unravel. He cannot sleep. He cannot eat. He avoids the operating room. One night, alone in his office, he does something he has never done. He searches for others who have seen what he has seen. And he discovers he is not alone. Thousands of doctors, nurses, paramedics across decades, across continents. They have witnessed the same thing, but they remain silent, afraid of being called crazy, afraid of losing everything they built. Just like him, Reynolds realizes science has been looking away from what it cannot explain. And he has been looking away his entire life. 6 months later, a patient arrives. A woman, 42 years old. Cardiac arrest. Reynolds fights to save her. Her heart stops. For 4 minutes, she is clinically dead. Then, against all odds, she returns. When she wakes, she looks at Reynolds with eyes that have seen something beyond. She speaks slowly, softly. "I saw you, doctor." Reynolds freezes. "I watched you trying to save me. I saw Nurse Johnson drop the instrument tray. I saw you yell at her, then apologize. Every detail perfectly accurate. But her eyes were closed. Her brain showed no activity. How do you know this?" She pauses, searching for words. "I was above, looking down. And then there was somewhere else. Warm. Bright. But something pushed me back. It was not my time." She takes his hand. Her grip weak, but certain. "Doctor, I was never afraid. And when my time truly comes, I will not be afraid again." Reynolds says nothing. But something inside him shifts forever. Reynolds does not abandon science. He cannot, but he admits what he long denied. There are things beyond our current ability to measure. That does not mean they do not exist. He changes, not in what he does, but in how he does it. When a patient dies, he no longer checks his watch first. He holds their hand. He leans close and whispers, "You are not going alone." His colleagues notice. The machine is becoming human. Years pass. 10 years. One evening, his daughter, now grown, sits beside him. She asks the question she has always feared to ask. "Dad, are you afraid of death?" Reynolds looks at her. For a long moment, he is silent. Then he speaks with a softness she has never heard. "I have seen what happens when people die, and it is not frightening." He pauses. It is like going home. She takes his hand, and for the first time, she understands her father. This story is not proof that the soul exists or does not. That question each of us must answer alone. But what Dr. Reynolds learned is this: we live as if we will never die, and we die as if we never truly lived. He began asking his patients one simple question. If this were your last day, is there something you wish you had said to someone? And almost everyone had an answer. The phone call never made. The apology never spoken. The love never expressed. So tonight, before you sleep, I ask you the same. If tomorrow never comes, what would you regret not having done today? Perhaps the answer deserves more than just a thought. The orb grows dim now, but it whispers of another story. In India, there is a village where people say souls never leave. They remain inside a tree 500 years old at the village center. Next time, the story of the soul tree and the curse that binds them. Until then, remember, every goodbye could be the last. Make it count.